All right, welcome to the call, everybody. It is Wednesday afternoon, and it is 4 p.m. New York time, and it is March the 20th. My name's David Cutler. I'm COO of Avazoo, and I'm going to give you about a 10 to 15 minutes update on where we're at, what's going on. So welcome to the call, wherever you're coming in from around the world. Obviously, we know majority of you watch the rerun. We can tell by how many views come on, and then how many people go back and view it. So for all of you going to view it later on, please make sure you listen up carefully about getting involved in the wheel game, which we're going to discuss. For the rest of you on the call today, welcome to the call. I'm sure it's my faithful brothers and sisters. Looks like it. So, hey guys, welcome to the call. Good to see you, Jennifer. Keith, I got your message last night, brother. I hope you're feeling better. Of course, all the guys out there, we appreciate you being on the call. Right, so let's quickly update you guys. We're not going to waste time. Excuse me. So, guys, I kind of always play it from the hip. I don't really preset things up and go through stuff. So I want you to understand that the reason we're not promoting at the moment is we have a lot of stuff going on in the back end. And there isn't marketing people marketing, and there isn't, admin people talking to corporations. None of that is going on at the current time, where it's all technical stuff at the moment that we're doing and testing that we're doing. So please understand why we're not very active. Please understand why we're not sending out emails. We know you're here. We know you got your ticket, and we know how to get you back on calls. We know that. We feel very comfortable on making that happen. However, the main reason we're not doing things and kicking things off is because we want everything to come out with a bang. We want it to come out, like anything, when you open and close different campaigns, if you don't get a good result, to go and do that same campaign again and don't get another good result is bad enough. But if you keep doing it, it's the first sign of madness. And people already said I'm mad enough as it is. So bottom line to the deal, guys, is we want to come out with the right punch. And we believe that we've got that marketing campaign scheduled, ready to go. However, a key ingredient to this whole thing with Avazoo is Ripple. So I want to address Ripple right from the get-go here on this call. Number one, guys, if you are listening to this call later or tomorrow or whenever it may be, please absolutely do not bring up Avazoo on a Ripple call. Guys, don't go to the Facebook page on Ripple and start uploading your profile pictures. And guys, I don't know how many times we've asked you, we're not interested in your government ID. We're not. We don't want it. We become a target when you've got somebody's government ID. And I'm not going to mention no last names, but Eric, stop doing this. Okay, we don't want your driving license. We don't want to know where you live. We don't want your date of birth and blah, blah, blah. We don't want that, okay? If we collected that data from people, Avazoo becomes a target for one of these hacking companies or somebody of that nature. We just don't want that to happen. So, guys, if you are on an Avazoo call, it's about Avazoo. If you have any questions, if you have questions about Ripple or anything else, if it's new partners, if you join the call, which is new partners, I don't think a lot of you do, but if it's new partners call, it's questions about new partners. If it's questions about roof deck access, it's questions about roof deck access. So guys, please keep focused. What it's doing is creating a problem. We've been asked nicely to make sure that we mention this because Ripple is getting looked at from multiple major sporting associations around the world. And we do not want to take a single opportunity that somebody ties it together and says, oh, really, it's a raffle. Ripple are two different companies owned by two different people, managed by two different people or multiple people. They have a different concept. All Avazoo has done is all of the concepts that Avazoo was going to put in the Avazoo app to generate excitement and generate entries for people. We have handed that off to Paul, to a new company, Ripple, so that we can reverse things so that we have a way now to advertise around the world. So what is the advertisement? Every time you go to get points in Ripple, you will watch some form of 8 to 15-second video. In that 8 to 15-second video, we call it a reel, just like you guys know it on, say, TikTok or anything else. You watch that, and if there's an interest, you click on it and you find out what the product is. In our case, every fifth reel that is played would be about Avazoo. It is a solution to our advertisement so we can advertise around the world. We don't need a license to go and pay for advertisement on Ripple. Ripple needs to be licensed, which is in the UK, needs to be a corporation, and it needs to be a loyalty program, which it is. It is not a gaming company. It is not an entity that is selling tickets. All it is doing is allowing us to spend money on advertisers. On Ripple, there could easily be casinos advertising. There could be all kinds of things advertising on Ripple. Okay, that's what that platform is designed to do, is to generate eyeballs to look at advertisers. So guys, please don't go on and post things on the social site of Facebook or any of them about Avazoo when it comes to, or on Ripple site when it comes to Avazoo. Contact us at help desk. Okay, so Eric, absolutely 100% remove your personal ID that you posted on Ripple's social site. You are an Avazoo member and possibly a Ripple member, but you do not want it on Ripple's social site. Okay, it just doesn't. Everybody's gonna have your ID, can come knocking on the door. And right now, you may want them individuals to come and say hi to you. But if you win that $1 billion, you're gonna have everybody out there knocking on that door asking for a handout. So take down your personal ID, guys, on profile. We do not want it. Okay, just put up a picture of you that looks similar. Look, you can see how I look. And I need a picture that represents me to my ID. So as long as I look something like my ID, that's you, that's the real person, okay? So we still got a couple of more 10 days to go before the profile picture kicks into place. So please, please keep up with that so you know. You've only got 10 more days, and then there'll be a final notice that goes out. And that final notice will say, if you have not done your profile picture, your account will go into deactivation. Okay, guys, just please, please, please do that. I care about you. Some people are going to listen to this call tonight and say, Dave, get on with the next story. Get on with the next subject. I really, really do not want to see anybody lose, whether it's one entry or 1,000 or 10,000 entries because of a profile picture. Okay, so guys, number one, get your profile picture done. Number two, don't mix the two companies up. With us here on Avazoo, you can talk about Ripple. If you want a question about it, I don't have a problem answering that question. Okay, but on the Ripple side, we don't want to cause a problem that some agency says, oh, they're a gaming entity, or some sporting event says they're a gaming entity, we can't get involved in them. Right now, there are so many major things happening. Eric, you didn't have to say it was you because I didn't share your last name, but you've already shared it with everybody. So thank you, Eric, for your honesty and taking care of it. And you don't have to be sorry. I'm just trying to protect you, brother. I don't want anybody running around with your ID out there somewhere. Okay, so let's move on to some good stuff, guys. We've had some headaches. There's no doubt about it. This switch from one group of servers and bringing it into one DigitalOcean server caught us by surprise, and that's just it. We're you know, anybody that writes code, you just cannot expect what you're going to do today, because it will change as you do it. So what we can tell you is we believe we got the bug out of it. You guys shouldn't have any issues and any problems right now where your sites are going down. What you may have, which we have isolated, is you may have a load time issue on posting in the CRC. So just click it one time and give it some time. What it's doing is, it is because of the server where we originally had its separate posting server. What it is, this server now is connected to the rest of the the server or the file is. So it's taking a longer time to place it. So what it's doing is collecting the information, and it's got to place it in the right file. So we have isolated what's causing that problem, and you will find if you post more often, it actually will get quicker. However, we will be adding a small server that will take all of the postings that you do. Remember, there's, at the beginning, there was no, and then all of a sudden we got to thousands of postings a day, and all that data has to be collected. So what it's doing is it's slowing that post link down. So when you hit post on the CRC, just prepare. It will take maybe 15-20 seconds before it actually posts. That's number one. It will post. If you click it again and you click it again, it'll keep posting it. You'll see. Okay, so we are hoping to have that new server up and going and fixed here within the next few days, possibly a week to 10 days at the max. Okay, that's number two on the list. Okay, the posting. Right. So the next big thing is the wheel. We tested and we have reopened the wheel, the spin wheel, and it's at the current time it has 3 entries on it, and the top 5 will roll over to get points for Ripple's auction. Okay, so guys, you might say, well, how come we're not having $500 or $10,000 or $50,000? Well, here's the simple answer. We have not started marketing to new people or trying to sell tickets. Make sure you understand this. We are just letting it be bygones be bygones. I don't know if that's a word around the world that's been used, but we're just letting Avazoo be what it is, which it always signs up somebody here, there, 5 here, 2 here, miss a day, signs up. People find it, they click on it, they go on, and they purchase a ticket. That's been happening now for years. That's why we have 226,000 people in a reserve file that are reserved the tickets. Because we're not doing any campaigns and we're not collecting any money, out of that 30% we get, we can't pay back any cash prizes or anything of that nature. So because the wheel, we need to make sure it's working, operating correctly on the new service. What's going to happen is the top 5 will go off and spin for points. Now, we know that the auction site is actually operational today on Ripple. We actually know that because I'm winning 2 separate bids right now. So bottom line to do this, guys, we're extremely close on the tech side to say we're happy, we're ready to go. What that means is it's got to be released on Paul's side to say, okay, let's release it to everybody. So guys, you're going to have an opportunity, whether it's this week and next week or just this week, to get points to go in as a pioneer. And a pioneer is going to let you go in and bid on things, and who knows, you might get some ridiculous prize for 10 points. We got to be careful. If we put too many items on there and there's not enough pioneers, then all of a sudden you guys might be getting a new TV for 10 points, which is a sign up of 2 people. So it's a little tricky right now. I'm doing this call with you as my team, my friends, my family, my partners know the whole thing. This is not basically a call for the general public out there. We're sharing with you information that most probably should be kept private, but it's not the way I like to do it. I like to share things with you guys so you know. So guys, playing the wheel, get your friends. I don't care if you tell them don't go out. Look, tell them the ticket sales are open, sign up ticket sales, because you get more spins. More spins you get, more opportunity to get into the top 5. The top 5 gets you points. You may end up getting 300 points, 500 points to be able to bid on a food basket for the next 6 months or whatever it may be. So guys, it all does help if you sign up tickets, but we as a company are not doing any marketing campaign at this time to sign up new ticket holders, just so you're aware of that. We want you to know, okay? But of course, you can recommend your code, you can post the banners, people can sign up so you get extra spins. That is important for you to understand. The wheel is open, it is operational. If any of you are getting any issues or problems, we're monitoring it. Please let us know if there is. Obviously, we need to get it under load test. Last week, I think when we opened it only for a couple of days, we had close to 100. I think it was 88 or 90 or something that participated in it. We just opened the new one last night, so in some parts of the world that's only just coming available. So please get in, sign up, and play in the wheel. You should have automatically 5 spins, and we will be adding, if it's not already been added, banners inside the app that you will be able to post a banner and get additional spins. This week is all about testing. You definitely will have some problems. I know it. I can feel it, even though it doesn't show to us right now. But we know there'll be a couple of problems going on. Now, guys, what is the future for us? It's real simple. We have a step 1, a step 2, and a step 3 rollout process. Okay, step 1 is when we get all the little tick boxes in everything we need. The merchant account, which we've got a tick box in, the new one, which is working, merchant, the email responders, which is what we're working on now. So people have got email responders, everything you can think of, a new training section that's going to help people get training videos so they can share about what we're doing. The automatic dialing program to dial out to people around the world, as well as other campaigns that we're working on, including cruise ship campaigns. Okay, so we have a lot of great things, but until all them little tick boxes are in all them squares, we are not going to roll out. Now, whether that takes a day, a week, or a month, I don't know. None of us are expecting it to take long because we're all anxious to get going. I really want to see this raffle completed this year, and we're already into coming up to April. So guys, we can do this. There's no doubt about it. It's going to take a little bit of effort, and we'll be okay. But with Ripple doing what Ripple's doing, who knows? Ripple might launch on if any of you know about preseason for NFL, it might launch and it could be game over, no pun intended, but there could be thousands upon tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of people signing into Ripple to play in this game, and all of a sudden they're getting Avazoo. So guys, we have a package. Some of you have been extremely patient in reference to the shares where you've been really patient. I know it. We're still waiting on a couple of people. Some people didn't quite understand now. There was some misunderstanding. They didn't realize they had to post and just different things. So we've come up with a solution on the shares. They're coming out of my end, not out of the company's end. I'm not greedy. If any of you know that, you know me by now. I'm very humble. I will make sure that all of the people are sorted out. So I've made our commitment to ourselves that we will get all of the shares issued, whether you've responded to your email or not. And I am pretty sure you will be satisfied with the offer we're giving some of you that didn't put things in. And those people that, guys, I got to take my glass off because I'm only wearing it for computer screens. But guys, seriously, if you think you had 500 postings and we can't find 2 postings on your social site, I'm calling it as it is. I'm looking you smack dead in the eye. We will call you out and you will not get the shares, and you may end up losing your position with the company. This is regulated. It's something that I can't do. Under the terms and conditions, it says that you're supposed to post to a viable site, to a active social site. And we're catching people every week, even still now, people that are posting to private sites. Guys, just post less. Let me ask you a question. What is something of nothing? Nothing. Okay? Something of something is something. So in other words, if you post less and you perhaps don't get enough major entries like you're thinking, 30 or 40 or 50 or 100 each day, whatever it is, but at least you're going to get the opportunity. If you keep posting to sites that don't exist, or you're clicking for your eyes only on that posting so nobody sees it, if that regulator finds you, and they're not going to come looking for you next week, okay, they're not, okay, that's not going to happen. What's going to happen is if you win, and if you win, each person that's over $25,000 winner or higher goes into an in-depth audit. Okay, they're going to look at everything of you. They're going to look where you posted from day one. They're going to see everything. Now, fortunately, because of this server situation that happened, things happen, accidents happen. So we have got the previous accident happen that we lost that data. Okay. So what I'm saying to you is now we're on the new servers. Make sure that you've got accurate data. It just so happened them postings that were in that file got corrupted with your profile pictures and everything else, and we lost that data. Who knows? God's looking out for us, right? So bottom line to deal, guys, is don't take any chances. Don't post. Don't post if you're going to do it and fake it, because if you are the winner, even though that charity that's going to get your $1 billion or $1 million or 100,000, they're going to be excited. I'm going to be disappointed because I would rather see you win it, whether it's Mr. Michael Giller I see's on the call or Keith, whoever it is. I would rather see you win it so you could meet me and then say, hey, come on, let's go out for a nice dinner. All right. So, guys, please be sensible. Tell your people to be sensible, because there's going to be nothing worse than you signed up somebody and they win and you think you're going to get the $1 million because you signed them up, and all of a sudden they lost their $1 billion and you lose your $1 million because they didn't really post to a site. I mean, I know it's like pulling teeth or all these old sayings, you can't take a horse to water and do it. But guys, I can't change the rules. I cannot change the license requirements. So please be careful. Enough about that subject. Let's move on. All right. So, guys, I'm going to look and see if you've got any questions right now. If not, you know about the site being slowed down on postings. You know about posting on the different companies about that product. Don't bring up others, which too many people at the weekends on Saturday are asking. They're either not reading their emails, they don't know, and they're coming on a call and they think it's Avazoo when it's really a Ripple call. So accidents do happen, we understand. But guys, do the best to spread the word. You are very, very special. You guys here, the people get on the call later, you're all extremely special. That's why I'm trying to help and take care of you the best I can. But anyway, I'm going to turn on the side here. I know Sylvie's on here with me. And let's see if we got any questions. I won't just buy your dinner, Dave. I'll buy you the favorite restaurant. Norman, I wouldn't take it from you. What you could do is buy it, and then we could hand it out to somebody that most probably needs it a lot more than me. But anyway, that's a nice gesture, Norman. Just to meet you, shake your hand, break some bread with you, and give you a hug. That would be my reward. All right, let's see what else we got here. Hit me up with questions if you got any. Eric, again, I already covered you. You didn't need to go in and say that, but thank you for your honesty. You're awesome. Mike, I see you, Mr. Gillett, here. So hello, welcome to call. Julie, Asgar, I still cannot put supporter link to work in the Avazoo. Yeah, we covered it on last week's call. We know exactly what it is. It is on the app side that until we get the other items done. So guys, bear with us. I think you all know about Ripple. I was just about to go and do a screen share, and I just remembered I better not, because there's some things there that you're not supposed to know about. But guys, with Ripple, we've web-based everything, okay? So we've wrote the code that your geolocation is going to go through your device, your IP address from home rather than your mobile device. The geofencing, which is a little bit different, that geolocation is where you are. Geofencing is where the third party is that says, okay, in this range, I want to send a signal. So either, let's say it's Subway, and Subway wants to notify you as you're walking down the street, then you need geofencing, which is a designated area. Posting banners is done off an IP address from kilometers in distance. So guys, the difference between web-based and app-based, there's a couple of different things. Obviously, that's why we use what they call an API, automatic programming, so it changes it. So right now, there's been some updates done on iPhones and Androids that's stopping some things happening, okay? We are working on them to see if we can get what they call a workaround. A workaround is still to make it work prior to doing the upload. But the reason we don't want to do the update on Android or the iPhone is we're doing the same with Avazoo as what we've done with Ripple, making it so it can be web-based and Android-based. Over the last few years, we've had people say they can't download to an older device. Their phone is outdated or things of that nature. So by doing what we're doing with Ripple, we're going to duplicate that code, and we're doing it as we go, so that now that code will be web-based. So if you can't get on your phone, you will be able to sit at your computer and post your banners. If you can't get on your phone, there was an outage last week, a couple of weeks ago, where phones went out. I think it was Verizon and T-Mobile in certain parts of the country. Well, that can happen. Okay, well, that would stop people being able to participate. So guys, we are working that. Once we get it all completed and done, Then we'll go back to the app stores and say, okay, these are our modifications, put in for approval, it should be up. But we are trying to get a workaround, Julie, so you know that you can click on the supporters link. Inside the app, there is only a few different things that we put up. Justin is doing that in the afternoon, and we will be updating some banners so you can get some additional spins. I'm just seeing if there's anything else here I can help with. Hello, sorry to bother you. I want to offer a promotional for your channel viewers. Okay, that's a bot. Sylvia, if you want to go ahead and respond to that and block that one off, that'll be good so they don't come in. Just checking, see who else we got here. There's another question, guys. Oh, Wallace is in from Tennessee. Good to see you. Good to see you, Wallace. If I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, if I see it, obviously, Jennifer, good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing well. Sharika, I'm not sure how you... Look, guys, forgive me. I'm going to meet you one day and you can exactly sit with me word and word, face to face, and tell me how to pronounce your name. I'm terrible at that and I apologize. But anyway, let's see what else we got. I think we're done, guys. I don't see anything else out there. What we got. So, guys, that's it. So for those of you who are going to listen later on tonight, get into your dashboard. Obviously, go to your dashboard, log in. You can do it from your phone, but there are some phone issues because of the updates, so you're better off going to the web browser. Just go into your Avazoo dashboard. Sylvie, can you put that link in this chat box here so everybody's got it for the future, the dashboard link? Log in there, go and play on the wheel, ask your friends to play on the wheel. Guys, this is most probably bigger now to ask your friends to play, because getting them in there is going to get points so that you can get more stuff in the auction site. So it's going to be, I got to tell you guys, I'm not saying it because I'm part of it. I'm saying it because I'm really excited. There is some huge things going on that's going to make the Ripple site is, you know, we should have done it 5 years ago, swapped it all around and put it under Avazoo #2 or something. But it's going to be really exciting. All right, guys. So I'm all done with you. There's nothing else I see. There's the dashboard link. Go on and play on the wheel, spin it. Look for the banners tomorrow. Some banners will have a spin on it, so you can increase. Get in the top 5. You're going to get points to play in the Pioneer auction. All right, guys. Love as always. Prayers to you, your family, and your friends, wherever you are around the world, healthy and prosperous, and we look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Of course, for those of you who don't know, we are doing 2 calls a day for Ripple. Kelly does the 11 o'clock one at night time. Jim is doing, I think, it tonight because he had a little problem today. So, guys, thank you so much for your loyalty to us. And there's an old saying that I know many people say, but all good things take time. This is what it's all about, guys. You're not losing nothing. Don't go anywhere. We're still here. And when we come out with this punch, hopefully we get that viral and away we go. All right, guys. God bless. Thank you. Take care. Have a blessed day.